Morning, Kunal. So today we are going to see about the decision making statement in C. Okay. So why this decision making statement which is kept in the C program? So normally in C program, if you are using some set of instruction, means that will be sequentially executed. So while you are using the decision making statement, so automatically it is helping to change the control flow of the statement. Okay. So here this decision making statement which is helping to two things. One is which is helping the repeating important section of the program, and also it is helping for selecting the between optional section of a program. Suppose if you are having some optional instruction to execute, means in that situation you can use this decision making statement. So this decision making statement, we are having the two types of decision making statements. One is the decision making and branching, second one is the decision making and looping. Inside the decision making and branching, we are having the four important types like if statement, switch statement, conditional operator statement, and go to statement. Similarly, in decision making looping statement also we are having three types. One is the while loop, do while loop, and the last one is for loop. First, what is meant by decision making and branching? So normally in programming language, the order of execution will be happen in C program. Suppose if you want to change the instruction according to the condition means, so this branching statement which is helping. Okay, suppose when you are executing the program, suddenly if you want to make a changes in the executing the instruction means, so that time you have to use the branching statement. Then next one is the decision making and looping means, suppose if you want to repeatedly execute some instruction or some set of instruction means, so that time we have to use this looping statement. Okay, so in this looping statement we are having the two part. One is the body of the loop, second one is the control condition part. In control condition part, we should keep the all condition that we needed for the particular body of the loop. When the condition is satisfied means, then body of the loop will be executed. Now we are going to see each and every statement in if statement. Okay. First one is if statement. So in branching statement there are four types of if statement. One is a simple if statement, second one is a if else statement, third one is a nest if else statement, the last one is a else if later statement. Okay. So here this if statement is a powerful statement. So for example, if you are when you are going to use this if statement, it will give the result for true condition as well as the false condition. Okay. So here first we are going to see the simple if statement. So it is used to control flow execution of the statement and also test the logically whether the condition is true or false. So here we are going to use the only one condition. So if the condition is true means, then the true statement will be executed. If the condition is false means, automatically that statement will be terminated and it will produce the output. Okay. So here is the flow chart for the if statement. So here we are having the test condition as well as the condition is true means the true statement will be executed. If the condition is false means the statement will be skipped and the output will be printed on the screen. And second one is an if else statement, and this if else statement is also called as alternative if statement. So that means we are having the two kind of choice. One is the true choice, second one is the false choice. So if the condition is true means the true statement will be executed. If the condition is false means the false statement will be executed. So here is the syntax for if else statement. So here we are having the if condition. If this condition is true means the true statement will be executed. Else the statement 2 will be executed. So here is the flow chart for the if else statement. Here we are having the condition. If the condition is true means the executable X statement will be executed. If the condition is false means executable Y statement will be executed. Then we are going to see the next if statement is nested if else statement. Okay. So here, suppose if you want to use the series of if else statement means, then we have to use this nested if else statement. Okay. So here is the syntax of nested if else statement. So here we are having the two if statement. First if statement having the condition 1 and second followed by the second if condition. So here we are using the condition 2. If the first condition is satisfied means automatically the true statement, the condition 2 will be executed. Then this condition 2 will be executed means that statement 1 will be executed. If both condition, if this condition 2 is wrong means then automatically the false statement 2 will be executed. Okay. Suppose these two if statement condition 1 and if statement condition 2 both are negative means then the else statement will be executed. If this else statement is true means the condition 3 will be executed. So here this condition is true means the statement 3 will be executed, else the statement 4 will be executed. Okay, so this is a nested if statement. This statement having the more number of if statement we can have it. So here is the flow chart for nested if statement. So first test condition is here. If this condition is true means then test condition next test condition will be executed. So here this condition true means statement 3 will be executed. If this condition is false means then statement 2 will be executed. Okay. Suppose if both if condition is false means then again test condition 3 will be executed. If this condition 3 is true means the statement 4 will be executed. If it is false means the statement 3 will be executed. Okay. So like that we can able to perform the nested if condition. The fourth one is else if ladder. Else if ladder means suppose if you are using series of more number of if else statement means then we can have the else if ladder. So here we can have the multiple if statement in a single program. So this is a syntax for the else if ladder. So here we are having the plenty of condition 1, condition 2, condition 3 up to you can have the n condition. Okay. So here we are using another one statement else if. So here first condition is true means the true statement 1 will be executed. Else if the condition 2 will be checked then statement 2 is executed. Else if the condition is 3 will be executed. Like that up to n condition can be executed. Okay. Suppose if none of the condition true means the finally the false statement else statement x is will be executed. Okay. So this is called as else if ladder. Okay. So this is the flow chart for else if ladder. So here we are having multiple if condition statement. So here we are having the test condition 1, test condition 2, test condition 3 up to test condition n. If the first condition is true means test statement 1 is executed. If second condition true means then statement 2 is executed. If it is false means it will go for the condition 3. Then condition 3 is true means it will go to the statement 2. If the condition is false means it will go for the test condition n. Then the test condition is true means statement n will be executed. If it is false means finally the statement x will be executed. Okay. So this is called as else if ladder. Next we are going to see the switch statement. So switch statement is the control statement which allows us to make the decision from the number of choice which is called as switch or switch case statement. Okay. So this switch case statement also called as switch case statement. Here we are having this set of choices. Suppose as a user we need to give this particular choice. According to the choice the case will be executed. Okay. So here this is a syntax for the switch case statement. Here we are having the expression. In this expression we can give the choice. Suppose if this is the first choice means then case 1 will be executed. If the second choice means case 2 is executed. Like that n case we can have it. Suppose none of the cases true means the finally the default statement will be executed. Okay. So this is called switch case statement. This is a flow chart for switch case statement. Here we need to give the expression. If the first expression the case will be 1 means the block 1 will be executed. Then the case is 2 means block 2 will be executed. If none of the cases is true means the finally default block will be executed. Then conditional operator. So there are combination of conditional operators are there. That is question mark and colon. Here in this, using this conditional operator also we can able to perform the decision making statement. For which if the condition is true means the expression 1 is executed. If the condition is false means expression 2 is executed. Okay. So here the expression followed by the question mark and which is followed by the expression 1 is the true statement, and which is followed by the colon and which is followed by the expression 2 is the false statement. Okay. So like that we can able to perform the decision making statement in conditional operator. And next one is go to statement. So here so many languages they are using the go to statement. So this go to statement which is skip the direction of the execution. Okay, suppose when you are mentioning the go to statement, then automatically where the go to statement belonging, so that instruction will be executed automatically, which is called this go to statement. Next we are going to see the decision making statements in looping. So there are three important loopings are there. First one is the while loop, second one is the do while loop, and the last one is the for loop. So while loop having is the one of the control expression, and it is execute as long as that expression is true. So till the condition is satisfied, then the particular statement will be executed. Here is the syntax for the while loop. So already I have said that looping statement having the two sections. One is the condition part and second one is the body of the looping. Okay. So here till the condition is satisfied, the statement will be executed. Suppose if the condition is false means it will come out from the looping. So here is the syntax for the looping statement, and here we are using while, and followed by while we are using the condition. If the condition is satisfied means here the statement will be executed. After that it will perform the incremental operation, and this while loop is called it as a entry control loop. Okay, so here the entry control loop means the condition will be checked, then after that the statement will be executed. So once the condition is true means the statement will be executed. So until satisfy the condition, the statement will be executed repeatedly. So if the condition is false, it will terminate from the condition, then automatically the output will be displayed to the particular user. Okay, so that we are calling this is as a entry control loop. Okay, so entry control means before entering the statement, the condition will be checked. After that, the statement will be executed. Okay, so here it is a flow chart for the while loop. So here in this while loop, we are having three important parts. One is the initialize statement, second one is the condition part, third one is the body of the loop, and next one is the increment, also one of the part of while loop. Okay, so here first we need to initialize, that means it is the starting point of the looping statement. We can have the 0 or 1 etc. So here that initialize statement which give the startup for the particular looping statement, and this will be checked with this condition. So if the condition is true means then body of the loop will be executed, then again that initialization part will be get incremented, the next statement will be entered, then again perform the condition, again will enter the body of the loop until the condition is true, then the body of the loop will be executed repeatedly. If the condition is false means then the looping statement will be stopped, then finally the output will be displayed to the user. Okay, so next one is the do while loop, and we can say that it is a exit control loop. That means, so after the statement is executed, then the condition will be checked, so that we are called it as a exit control loop. Okay, so here the body of the loop may not be executed if the condition is not satisfied in while loop. Since the test is done at the end of the loop, the statement in the braces will always be executed at least one. Okay, so here first while you are executing the program, then automatically the execution will be happen in this statement. So here after execution, that execution of the statement, the condition will be checked. Okay, so before this condition check, at least one time this statement will be executed. Okay, so here if the condition is true means then again this statement will be executed, and again it will be incremented, then again the condition will be executed. So until satisfy the condition, the statement will be executed. So finally, if the condition is false means we will get the output. Okay. So here is the flowchart for do while statement. So here also we are having four important part. One is the initialize part, second one is the body of the loop, next increment or decrement, finally test condition. Okay, so in this do while loop we are having the test condition at the end of the body of the loop. Okay, so here first the value will be initialized. So this value is which is called as a starting point of the loop. Then after that the body of the loop which is executed, then the increment or decrement which is happened, then finally the test condition will be executed. So here this test condition is false means then the execution will be stopped and we will get the output. Suppose if the test condition is true means again it will enter to the body of the loop, then again it will perform the increment, again it will perform the condition. Okay, so till the condition is true means that execution can happen is again and again. Suppose if the condition is false means finally the execution will be stopped and we will get the output. Okay, then finally we are going to see the for loop. Okay, for loop is another one repetitive control statement, and for loop having some three expression, and one is the initialize condition, second one is the test condition, and third one is the increment statement. Okay, so while we are compiling the while loop and for loop, and while loop these three things will be separately initiated in the program. For example, initialize statement and condition and increment operation, everything will be separately intimated on the while loop. But in for loop, these three things will be applied in a single instruction. Okay, so here first there will be initialize condition, that is expression 1, and second one is a test condition, that is expression 2. Finally, increment or decrement operation, it is a expression 3, and after this condition it will enter the body of the loop. Okay, so here is the syntax for the for loop. So for loop expression 1, expression 2, expression 3, and finally these things are satisfied, then it will enter the body of the loop. Okay, so I already said this expression 1 is the initialization condition, expression 2 is the test condition, and finally expression 3 is the increment or updation of the particular statement. Okay, so here is the flowchart for the for loop, and first we need to start the program, and first the initialization, that is the starting point of the particular execution, and after that this starting point which is checking with the test condition, and if the condition is satisfied means then the body of the loop will be executed, then after that it will perform the increment operation. Okay, so till this test condition is satisfied means then the body of the loop will be executed. Suppose this test condition is false means the finally it will produce the output and we will get the result. Okay, so up to this we completed this today's session, and next session we will see the next classes. Okay, so thank you for patiently waiting for my lecture. Thank you.